What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today is the part 2 of this, I don't know, eyelash series. The first video was really informative. It was just me sitting and talking through all of the things I've learned when it comes to fake eyelashes without even wearing fake eyelashes, which I thought was really weird now that I think about it. But right now we are going to be putting on the fake lashes and we're going to be really going through how to put them on, and I'm also going to add some like tips and tricks and things that you may not even know, even if you are some kind of makeup guru of some sort. So yeah, let's just get into this. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first video. I know it was a lot of information, but thank you so much for watching that and going through all that with me. The first thing I want to talk about is the shape of my eyes. So my eyes are pretty small horizontally and vertically. I feel like they're not really like too squinty or anything like that, and they're not really almond shaped either. They're kind of like in the middle. So the reason why I wear fake eyelashes is because I do want to accentuate my natural eyelashes. I want my eyelashes to look longer and fuller. And as for my eye shape, I do want to elongate my eye, giving me that sexy, like sultry look. So the lashes that I usually gravitate towards are the lashes that flare out at the ends. So they are really short at the inner corner and they get gradually really long at the very end. So you know how in my other video I told you that there are lashes that are shorter at both ends and longer in the middle? Well, those are the ones that I buy. Does anyone know why? Because I literally just told you that I like the other kind, but I buy the ones that are shorter at the ends. Let me explain. So these are the ones that I typically buy. They're by Kiss. I don't know the type. I think it just says 03. And as you can see, let me just take this out. So as you can see, they are shorter on both ends and longer in the middle. So my little trick that I do is I literally just cut them in half. I cut them in half and all of a sudden they become the lashes that are shorter in the inner corner and then longer on the outer corner. Now, instead of having 5 pairs, I have 10. So since my eyes are relatively small, I'm able to do this, which actually works really well for me. So to take them off, I just get my tweezers and very lightly just take them off like that. And very lightly, because this is actually a very thin band, and if I go too hard, then the eyelashes might actually move around. Sometimes there's excess glue just from the packaging that you have to take off, but other than that, these bad boys are ready to go. So like I said, I take one lash, I cut them right in the middle. So I kind of fold it just to find the middle, and then once you figure that out, you just literally cut them in half, and now I have a set of eyelashes. So these are actually really like small, but sometimes this is all you need. So I like the total natural look. I don't like huge eyelashes on my eyes at all. I feel like it just looks really heavy and very unnatural, so I usually like to go for the more natural look. If I wanted to go for a more bold look, I would literally just use both of these and then that's good to go. But other than that, if it's like everyday normal like date night or something like that, I just go for the one lash and then split it in half. Typically you want to measure it before you even cut it, but since I just cut them in half, I don't have to measure it. But if you were doing this with normal lashes, which I will show you, you would basically take the band of lashes without any glue and place it on your eye just to figure out the measurements. Now keep in mind, you can either cut on this side or on this side if it's too long. You just have to see and figure out what would look better. So these ones are way too long for me if I were to use this full lash, and I would probably cut like right there typically you want the eyelash to end like right there. Like if you were to look forward, you would want it to cut where the end of your cornea is, because anything further than that is pretty much going to poke you throughout the night or whenever you're gonna wear these. And it's just really annoying. So that's what you would have to do. But since I am cheap and only use one lash for both eyes, I just cut them in half, and they're pretty much just at the end of my lashes, which is kind of what I like. But yeah, typically cut right here, but you can literally cut wherever you want, so it's really up to you. Okay, so before even applying the eyelashes, I like to go in with the eyeliner. So I use pencil and liquid. So the pencil is for the tight line, and I really go in the tight line and really kind of get right into my natural lash line. I don't want any skin showing, so I really go all up in there. Some more down here as well. So I'm only gonna do one eye for now, just so you can see the difference. And then I go in with the liquid liner, and today I'm going to be doing a cat eye. Okay, so you guys don't even have to do a winged liner, but I just like to do it because it makes the eyelashes look even more full. It acts as a shadow from the eyelash, and it really just helps accentuate it. You can also do like just a normal line above. It's really up to you, but this is really for just blending everything seamlessly together and making your fake eyelashes look less fake and more real. So after you do the liner, liquid, and pencil, the next goal is to get that glue on the lashes in order to get them on your eyelid or your lash line. So I use the Duo eyelash adhesive. Instead of applying it directly on the lashes, I like to put it on my hand first because I just feel like I get more control that way. I don't know if you guys saw that, but sometimes there's bubbles that come out of that, and it's like tragic when that happens right on your eyelash and your eyelash is ruined, and yeah, it's just not a good time. So to avoid that, I just put it on my hand, and then while that's kind of like getting tacky on my hand, I like to just move the band around a little bit just to make it a little bit more flexible. This band is actually really thin, so it does come pretty flexible, but if you have a thicker band, you're going to definitely want to try to move it around, because the more flexible it is, the more comfortable it is on your eye, and the more easier it is to put it on. So with that glue, I get my lashes with the tweezers. So what I'm doing is I'm just dragging the eyelashes through the glue, and I'm also trying to get a little bit more glue on the ends because that's where it usually seems to lift, and sometimes a little bit more in the middle wouldn't hurt either. Alright, so what you want to do is wait for it to get a little bit tacky. So I like to blow on it, move it around a little bit, because once it gets tacky, it's a lot easier to put on. And here I've put like a lot of glue, but you don't need to put this much glue. I just do it because I get a little bit paranoid whenever I have fake eyelashes on, because I'm scared that it will like come off or lift a little bit. And there it is. So now I'm gonna put it on my eye. Alright, so I usually hold my eyelashes down because I actually suck at blinking, and then I take the outer end, place it down, and then kind of place the rest of it on. Alright, so can you guys see the difference on what it did to my eye shape? It literally looks like two different eyes. So yeah, this eye is a lot more like flirty and sultry looking, and then this eye is still a lot more round, and that's because I used an eyelash that was smaller on this side and then it goes longer on this end, and of course the eyeliner is helping a lot with that as well. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is get my eyeliner again, and as you can see, there is some glue that is poking through. It hasn't completely dried yet, but I feel like it's dry enough to put some eyeliner on top of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this is just to like blend it all together. And I feel like this step is really important because you really don't want people to see the glue coming from your eyelash. So this is a very like natural eyelash that I'm doing. this is something that you could easily wear every day. So after that, I'm actually gonna curl it. And this will definitely add to the length. The lashes will look a lot longer. And after that, I'm just going to blend both lashes, fake and real, together with some mascara. Some girls put mascara on first, even before putting on the fake lashes. But I don't know, I don't really like to do that. I feel like the application of the actual fake lashes is a lot harder if you put mascara on first. But that's just me. Alright, so this is the difference between the two. So I am actually going to do the other one and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back and this is the final eyelash look. It's a very natural type of look when it comes to false eyelashes. You can go way more dramatic than this. As you can see, I chose like the wispy type of eyelashes, as well as a smaller band, and the lashes that go shorter at one end and then longer at the outer end for more of that like sultry, squinty type of look. So I encourage you guys to just try a bunch of lashes, figure out what works for you, create a preference for yourself when it comes to lashes and lash glue, because it's just as important. But yeah, that's basically all I have for you. When I do have to take them off, I will pick at one of the ends and then peel them right off, and then take my tweezers and then kind of take off that glue that's on them, and then store them back in here as well as in this case, just so it stays nice and clean, away from any dust or any particles. But I will try to use them as much as I can, even though these are like the single-use type, but I don't care. Okay, so anyways, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 and part 2 of this eyelash series. But yeah, that's all I got. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!